All right, what's going on, guys? Get some different lighting here. Hang on a second. Drop this down here. Let's turn the light on. There we go. There we go. Let's keep it real. Throw up this live here, man. We're just gonna kind of keep it here, the community, keep it face to face, everybody. We're gonna have a face to face visitation tonight, okay? So we're gonna do this face to face. Mia Kwako Javi, okay? Anti-religious grooming 666. Hey, what up, Daniel Moore? How you doing? I'll let the chat get built up for a minute here. We'll get going right at 6:45. Kind of give everybody a greeting and stuff. So. Give me a second here. There's new information coming in all the time. So, no, I see. I know that. I love it. I love it, Jessica. I fucking love it. I love it, Jess. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it, dude. Keep it. What up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know you're here. Sharita Davis, how we doing? And what we're going to talk about tonight, ultimately, is how hard it's going to be for a lot of these people to financially recover after they're out of this cult, because it will be. It will be, I promise. Because we already know, here's the thing. There was, hey, Bob Bruce, how you doing? There was a court update that Michelle's asking for a 21-day extension because she couldn't get approved for an apartment. Okay? So what we have now here is with Michelle, okay, I fucking love this. This is, and we told her, like, when this all ends, at the end of the day, life afterwards wasn't going to be pleasant. We told them this. We're like, guys, don't do this because it's not going to be good for you in the end. We told them. It is, and that's something. No, fuck that. David can get his own fucking ramen. No, fuck that, dude. He can get his own shit. No, David can buy his own fucking ramen. He's gonna have commissary. Nah, fuck that. He can buy his own ramen. Let him get his own goddamn ramen. But so Michelle, she goes to get an apartment over the last 30 days, and guess what? She can't get one. Why? Because she didn't get approved. I wonder why. Well, maybe because she's been committing fraud. She doesn't have a job, no history of work. I mean, I don't, but I don't give two shits, right? Like, I could give two fucks that she got denied. But what does this tell us, Javi? What does this tell us, Mia Kwako? Dude, Michelle's life isn't going to be easy after this, man. It's not going to be easy after this. She just went to try to get approved for an apartment and she got denied. Like I said, I don't give two shits, man. I don't. Whether she gets approved or denied, it just shows. Oh yeah, no. David screwed up everybody's credit along with Michelle's, along with Jason Bechtel, along with Tony, along with probably Jenny Janiak. Yeah. They were arraigned. Yes, David didn't get bond, but Michelle, she got her bond, and there was a 30-day stipulation where she had to get free of the cult's finances, okay? Now this is important because Michelle's never had a fucking job outside the cult, everybody. That's why she can't get free of the finances, all right? Yeah, the application says, "Have you ever starved people in a cult?" And she didn't mark an X. Yeah. So if anybody's just tuning in, we're talking about Michelle Brennan. She was number 2 in command at the cult of David E. Taylor. You're right, Charles CPT. You're right, Cap. She doesn't have a fucking idea how to live, man. She doesn't. No, this is like, dude, fuck, man. Like, she does it. She's not going to have an idea how to live. It's going to be very, very difficult. Imagine going out and trying to get like a job or a credit card after this. There's just more shit coming up all the time. Like this was a web of financial fucking money. Like, this was a web of financial money laundering, man. It was a fucking mess. It is a mess. Yes, Sharita, that's correct. That's correct. Yep. That's correct. And now Michelle, with this whole thing with her having to, she's asked for another 21 days because guess what? She probably went and did an application and she couldn't do it. So now she asked for a 21-day extension. Hey, what's up, Ben Kimball? She's like, can I just go ahead and cut the limo up all the way so I can get some money from it and I can get an apartment finally? Because you know what? I've never really had to do anything on my own. So yeah, can somebody just give me some money? But here's the thing, like this is the thing about recovering from a cult like this. Financially, these people aren't going to be able to, I mean, to even get a house after this, I mean, you're going to have to show like consistency, and these people don't have that. Michelle, as for, what does this tell us? She can't even get a fucking apartment, you guys. She can't even get an apartment because she probably doesn't have a good line of credit. Or they checked her shit and they probably looked her up online and they're like, oh shit. And apartments aren't supposed to discriminate, but tell me they don't. Most apartments go to social media now to look up people to see who they are, to see who they're letting in. It wouldn't surprise me if that place heard of Michelle Brannon and they looked her up and be like, nope, sorry, you can't, nope, sorry, you can't live here. Maybe didn't run her application. Your Honor, Subway won't even hire me because you know what? I'm a fraudster. Well, anti-religious grooming 666, they're not felons yet. They're not convicted yet. That's the flip side. They're not convicted yet. The accused? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And that could have been the thing. Oh, you guys are accused felons right now. Sorry, we can't have you here. You guys were committing fraud. Not only were they committing fraud, but they were committing forced labor. They weren't paying their workers. They were doing very. Hey, what's up, Irie Dread? We're talking about Michelle. And again, we don't care about this. We really don't. So if any of the cult members are out there watching, we don't care that Michelle didn't get a place. We don't. We could give a shit less about it, honestly. What we're pointing out here is this is also indicative of what you guys are also going to deal with in the end when you guys do decide to leave. Trying to get a apartment, a car. The only thing you guys are probably going to be able to do is get a library card and fill out a job application and maybe do a resume. Yeah, Michelle, go to the ghetto. They're renting. And she may not be there for the duration of the contract. Well, yeah, that too. Pondol say that too, but who's going to pay for it? She has contact with. Yeah. Whether Michelle has contact with her son or not is still to be disclosed and figured out, but I'm pretty sure she has contact with her. No, she's not supposed to have any contact with her son. Nope. Nope. The judge gave her the judge told her son also, it's either your mom or the cult, and I think he stayed with the cult. But everybody, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out. Michelle's already broken her bond. Michelle, if you're watching, don't be fucking dumb. You think this is all a game? If any of the cult members are watching right now, anybody just tuning in, hello. She's up in Michigan still at the location where she's supposed to be on house arrest. Okay? So she's on house arrest, but by the 30 days, Irie, she was supposed to have a new place. Pacer just uploaded a document today, said they needed a 21-day extension because Michelle didn't get approved for an apartment. So no money, no job, right? No line of credit. It's going to be like this for anybody coming out of this cult. And we want to point that out to people. If you guys are coming out of this cult with David, it's not going to be easy for you, okay? Let this be an example. Let this be an example. It's not going to be easy, okay? If you guys need help, guess what? There's help for you. So I'd recommend if you need help to get out, just call the local authorities. They know. They know what's up with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, send her to the shelters, put her back in custody. But prison was honestly the best place for her. And you're right, Fiend. You're right, the Fiend. You're dead on. It's all she knows. It's all she has. It's all she knows. They're gonna try to contact her. This is this is what I theorize. They're gonna try to contact her using somebody not associated with the cult, like through her son and like some through some fucking back door, to where they'd be like, "Oh, that we didn't do anything wrong because technically the cult didn't contact her," and the judge would be like, "No, they contacted you. You can't." Michelle's trying to play both sides. She's going to try to take a plea deal and point the finger at David, but at the same time break the conditions of her bond. So you can't play both sides in this, Michelle. I think Charles CPT, yeah, Cap. I think so. I think it's already happened. I think it 100% has already happened. She's going to make it look like, well, nobody actually contacted me from the cult, Your Honor. Well, this man knows your son very well. Based off his Facebook post, we can connect you. We saw your Facebook messages. You have made contact with the cult, Ms. Brennan. So apparently you think the rules don't apply to you, so I'm going to revoke your bond, okay? And I'm going to put you back on detention because apparently you think the rules don't apply to you. Have a nice day, Ms. Brennan. We'll see you in April. You can contact your lawyers at the prison jail at the prison. You have their information. This is it. That's the way it's going to be. She doesn't. She has no choice but to flip. Well, that's the thing, but I think Michelle could be trying to play both sides of the case right now. I really do, because that's the kind of person she is. Michelle will play both sides of this case, absolutely. She will. She's a backstabbing little fucking psycho, dude. She will. She'll play both sides. She'll play both sides because she thinks she's smarter than everybody. But once the judge finds out that she's trying to play both sides, the judge will be like, I have the final say in this, Miss Brandon. 25 years. And yeah, kid, if she turns on the cult's going to turn her back on her. Don't call him Michelle. I mean, her credit. I mean, no job, Michelle? His name is Michael. No, it's like if anybody seen Down Periscope, when I think of Michelle, he's all, so, what's your name? He's all Nitro. He's all, oh, what is that? Your nickname? He's all, no, it's my real name. He's all, but I'm thinking of a new name. He's all, yeah, check it out. He's all, yeah. Mike. He's all, Mike. That's what I thought of. Mike. Hey, what's up, Bray Fraley? Yeah, self-preservation kicks in hard when you're looking at your freedom, right? Yeah. But here's the thing, Irie. I think he picked the cult over his mom so he could help her. Yeah. Michelle's all, hey, I don't have a job. I don't even have a line of credit. I don't have a car even. No dignity either. Hey, I'm approved, okay? Hey, Uncle Jake, how you doing today? What's up, Uncle Jake? Yeah, she hasn't aged well. She's talking about, oh, I had to have a stamp put in my heart. Well, yeah, because he don't have shit on his own. Yeah, Josh, all these people got scattered to the wind, man. Like, with all the properties. Hey, what's up, Lavelle? How you doing, brother? With all the properties, eventually they're going to be seized, man. Yeah, David can write a book, How to Lose Money Fast. Yeah. Where's Josh? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. It's good, man. It's good. I coded a lot of charts today. It was a busy day today. Busy day today. But yeah, Michelle, Michelle's life isn't gonna be easy after this. Because figure once the feds come in and take everything, right? Whatever they decide to take, and I hope they fucking take it all. I hope they take it all and be like, this is what happens in America when you run a fucking scam under a church. We're gonna take it all back. We're gonna take it all back. We're gonna sell it. We're gonna pay the victims. We're gonna pay the victims. We're gonna pay the government back for all the work they did, and then we're gonna put it back to the people, or put it in the treasury, or fucking put it to like some kind of abuse funds or something like that. I don't know. That would be the proper thing to do. Well, where's Tony? I think Tony's up in Taylor. I think Tony's gonna be close to David. My gut tells me he's going to be close to David, and I think that's where he's at, Taylor. But they could be moving around. Yeah, check into a psych hospital for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Marvin Winans. No, I haven't LP. No, I haven't letterpress. Not only that, but the fiend, like I really want to look at this from the outside perspective, man. Like, look at what happens now. Look at what happens to these cult members coming out. Like, it's going to be so fucking hard for them. And if you get out now, we're letting you know, listen, everybody, if you get out of David's cult now, there's a free reset for you. No questions asked. All right, we'll check them out later, Leonard Perez. We're talking about Michelle tonight, though. She couldn't, dude, she went out to get an apartment and she can't get approved. But we don't care. We don't really give a shit about it, but it just shows how difficult life is going to be for Michelle. She's got her first... Cam, we're talking about this cult, and the number 2 in command who got out on bond, they got arrested recently. One got out on bond. Yeah, she got out on bond. We'll catch you up, letterpress. So she's out on bond. She went to get an apartment because the judge gave her an order saying, hey, you have to have your own apartment free of the cult's finances by 30 days or else. Well, she didn't make that 30 days. They got a 21-day extension because Michelle got denied an application at an apartment. I think it's great, dude. She came up from the dude, she came all the way down from the top, and now she's getting denied a simple application at a fucking apartment complex. Yeah, dude. Think of it in that context. Think of where Michelle just came from. Hey, what up, Chris? Come. I get this seasoning from the store. It's called Uncle Chris's steak seasoning. Exactly, Sora. She's struggling like real regular people now. Shade and Freud hitting real good right now. Dude, the gold bars there, it's gonna cause problems. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna have to stay month to month because you know what? I'm actually on house arrest right now. Where's David to co-sign? And that's the thing. Here's the thing. Michelle has to do this free of anybody. She has to do this on her own. She can't have anybody that's backdoor knowing through the cult or anything, man. She can't have co-signers. Anybody who's attached to the cult. Nope. No. Nobody. Exactly. Like the PPP loans that they took from people who could have used that during pandemic, right? The 30,000. Hey, what up, Master Lopez? Oh, I thought I said the master, but it looked like the master, Tilo. What up? That's my newlywed brother right there. That's my boy. That's whose wedding we were at this weekend was Tilo, man. So big shout out to you, brother. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Exactly. Dude, hit that like and subscribe too if you're new here, man. I'd appreciate it. We're talking about Michelle Brennan. Yeah, give Tilo a congrats, man. He just promoted his girlfriend to wife this last weekend. And it was me, Matt Moore, and his family, man. It was a great time. So, yeah, give Tilo a shout out there, man. Gave his girlfriend a promotion. Yeah, and she didn't. She didn't care what she was draining people and they couldn't pay rent. Fuck no, why would she? Now it's like, now the shoe's on the complete other foot. Now Michelle's like out there trying to figure out how to make shit work. Yeah, congratulations to you, brother. It's a great wedding, man. Good wedding. So what we're talking about tonight, Thomas, is Michelle. Now that she's out, she has to do shit on her own, right, bro? So she's got to do shit on her own. But the dude, her first fucking shutdown was trying to get an apartment. She can't even get one, bro, because she does have a job, no line of credit. I wanted to return, but it was 26 hours instead of the usual 24-hour return policy. Yeah, now it's non-refundable, bro. So Michelle's pretty much getting a taste of fucking reality right now, and it's great. I think it's great. I think it's great to get for that is how I look at this. It's the fact that Michelle was sitting up top for so fucking long, right? And then overnight she gets busted, she gets put in jail, everything taken away from her in an instant. No, why would she? And that's what we're talking about, Ted Cruz with the top down. She's trying to backdoor through third and fourth parties. That way it doesn't look like she did it. And it's like, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. She's supposed to be staying by herself. Fucking Brugia, and she will betray to paint victim. Yeah. She should have just stayed in jail. Yeah, she should have just stayed in jail. Then she could have got time served. They'd be like, okay, you already got time served for like 6 months, 7 months. So we'll go ahead and knock like 6 months off. And that it's right because Michelle thinks the rules don't apply to her. And that's going to be her downfall. Always. Always will be their downfall. The rage baiting I've been trapping Kathleen in on Sundays is being used in court. Oh yeah, he's a Trumper Nazi fascist. Oh, David Taylor? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Dang man, you thought of jail. I know, I know, right, Daniela? The thought of jail just makes me nervous. And David's sitting in there in federal fucking custody, dude. Yeah, and you know what, Ted Cruz? She can't point this at and be like, oh, it's God's fault because you know what? Apostle's not here. I'm just gonna blame this all on God. Okay, it's all God's fault now. Nah, but I'm with you, Ted Cruz. Yeah, yeah. Michelle should have used David as a reference. Hey, what's up? Just another human. How you doing, man? My name's Rich. We're talking about this cult leader number 2 in command, who's out on bond right now from federal charges. Her first check at reality is trying to get an apartment and she can't because she has no fucking line of credit because she's been running this fucking huge fucking scam since 2012, 2013. Right there, man. 82nd, yo. All the way, man. All the way. Hey, Kelstorm, how you doing all the way from UK? Please hit that like and subscribe. My name's Rich. There's 64 people in here. What's up? You guys just trolling? I know exactly, right? Just another human? Exactly. That's the thing. This woman has been fucking people over for the last 12, 13 years. And all of a sudden, it's like she has to go out and become a part of life. And the judge gave her bond restrictions, like, you have to do this and this. And she's failing, which is like, welcome to life. Yeah, it's like, okay. So, the only thing Michelle could probably get right now is a fucking library card. I know, God's fault. God ordained all the shit that's happening to Michelle. She's like, God damn it, God, fucking stop it. Hey, Asha Kumar, all the way from Australia. What up, what up, what up? Hit that like. Oh yeah, you know Elizabeth Rican. Yeah. I always draw back to that, like on the serious note of this, like the condition of her fucking mental status. David's too. David, I don't really give two shits about. Like, I don't want anything happen to him. Oh, she deserves it. Just another human. Yeah. She deserves everything that's getting fed to her right now. Everything that's being fed to Michelle is long deserving. It's best served cold, and it's being served really fucking cold to her right now. She's like, this tastes like shit. No more fucking fat dinners for Michelle anymore. You know, no more fucking people just waiting on her fucking day and night. Oh, they did just another human. Yeah, they hurt so many people. I know. Karma's a backsliding heifer, right, Chris? You know, that's what I heard too, is he didn't start out this way, but it definitely, you know, when I go back and watch some of his older shit, the shit that I see, it's like he was adapting into what he came into today. It really is what happened to him. Hey, what's up, Britt Billings? Yeah, Michelle and Vicky are two alike. No, exactly. If Vicky was in that situation, she would have been fucking shitting on all the people, just like Michelle is, but probably worse. And Vicky, if you're watching, don't think that's not fucking true, because we know that's true. We know if you were in the position that Michelle's in, you would soak that shit up. But Michelle obviously put out more than you. That's why she got the position. He told her he never loved her, was still in love with his ex, and yeah. Yeah. Hey, Bigfoot Predator, what up, what up? Well, his goal was always to be like Benny Hinn, and that system of churches built on corruption. Yeah, David was doomed from the start, and he's gonna blame it. Oh, it's all because you guys are racist. You want my gut instinct? No, I don't think so. I don't think he started with honest intentions. No. I've seen some of his older videos, and I've seen him being pushed around on a wheelchair on stage, fucking waving a fucking cane around. I'm like, nah, he knew from the fucking get go this was a sham. Hey, what's up, Bernice? How you doing? So yeah, I based off some of the older shit I've seen with David, I think it was a scam all from the go, 100%. Leonard Perez, that's a condition of her bond. Nobody from the church can take her in. And what I'm finding out right now is there's some stuff going on in the back end. Michelle's trying to make it look like that she's not having anybody from the cult contact her. And Michelle, I hope you're watching, and I hope all your little cult fucking heads are watching, because let me tell you something. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Don't do it, Michelle. Don't violate your bond. The judge will fucking revoke your bond, and the cops will just show up one day, and they're just going to arrest you. We have a warrant for your arrest because you were denied your bond because you broke your bond. You denied the judge's orders. Yep, it's a small world, Jim Michelle, yeah. They're going to support David, not Michelle. Oh, hey, Valerie. Valerie Fisher. Hey. Hey. Yes, he is still in jail. Yes, he is. Valerie, he's still in jail. Yeah, that's his mugshot, Asha. That's his mugshot. Yo, Rachel Bone, how you doing? That's exactly what they're doing, Leonard. It's somebody not even directly associated with David, but knows and is loyal to them. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, no, for real. You're dead on, Leonard. Yeah. Absolutely. A lot of these cult members are loyal to David, and they want to look good for David. And this is learning this from survivors, putting all the testimonies together, laying all this out. These cult members are so loyal that they'll do anything to be in the favor of David. It's a real the amount of information that the FBI could learn from this one organization. Fuck. Are you kidding me? They've never had something like this in history. Ever. Ever. They need to build a construct around this one cult. They absolutely should. They should bring in specialist psychologists, survivors of the cult, fucking cult specialists, and they need to build a framework on this and how churches do it and fucking start shutting them down. Not illegal to be in a cult, but once you start committing the crimes, exactly. That was also all about getting the phones. Yeah, exactly. Who was all involved in the NBA scandal? Hey, where's the phones at? We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out real fast. Just give us the phones. That's all we need. Give us the phones, iPads, the desktops, the laptops. Give us all that shit. We'll find out. Yeah, I don't think Tony can fix this. No. Yeah. You know what? One night we got to do like a mashup, but but what we should do is we should only use quotes from David's sermons and shit like that. Yeah, Britt Billings, 501 modern day 501c3, dissolve that shit. Tony, I think is it up in Taylor, Calstorm. Yeah, I think we'll probably start turning on to Crick a little bit, start giving her some heat because she's very deserving of it. And I think tomorrow's Wednesday and she should be live streaming. But yeah, Britt Billings, I'm with you. The 501c3 needs to be completely dissolved. Fuck, Jenny Weaver. God damn. Oh yeah, hey guys, no politics, all right? No politics and just no slurs. That's all I ask, man. That's all I asked. No politics, no slurs. Yeah. Yeah. Show me the lobster, okay? I don't even want to talk about Catherine. Not unless we're all together. I can't do it, but I can't do that shit by myself. Yeah, the, the reruns are coming. We all did this though too. Just another human. Fuck. Like the man hours that went into this. Oh my god. I try to figure out like the total man hours that actually went in to exposing this cult the way we did. We all did it. The calls, the audits, the time sit down doing the forms. There were days where I spent several hours on the phone just making calls to county offices, calling police departments, fucking mayor's offices, all types of shit, just to let people know this is a problem. You have a problem. This is it. Here it is. You should really look into it because they're laundering money in your state. Yeah, David's all show me the ice sculptures, but hey, you know what? Fuck it, they're spelled wrong, but I don't care because everybody else paid for it. So, but it's a total fucking mess. It's a total fucking mess what they did. And they're finding out. They're finding out about it. The feds are finding out about how intricate of a web this is. The feds really need to think outside of the box and stop thinking inside the fucking box. Oh, the other prosperity preachers are watching. Absolutely. I'm sure some of these other fucking little cult shitheads are watching too. Yeah, the government's going to take everything the cult owns, and guess what? If they still make money while the case is going on, they'll come and do another fucking rug pull. They'll be like, poof, give me that fucking money. Rough guess. I think David's going to get a solid 20. Yep, but that's a life sentence for him and Michelle. Maybe a slap on the wrist, 10 to 15. But we never know. Yeah, exactly. Michelle, go rent a place with no job, no income, and no references. I know who's your references. Tony, Joseph, Steve, Ashley, David while he's in jail. Deer walked by my window. Nope, not with federal time, Leanne. Nope, there is no good time on federal time. No, there's no good time on federal time, you guys. These are federal crimes. There is no good time or 2/3. You do 80% of your time. Very rare do you get out on good time. You're going to do a lot of your time. I know the prosecution should have said, you know what, Your Honor, since she did this, we want her to go do this. She should go stay in some homeless shelters for a while. Yeah, you're right, Daniela. That's the biggest thing. More charges are coming. The initial indictment, those were just the charges they had to arrest him on. Now, once they start cracking phones open, finding out where the money is, what else is going on in those phones, like the 6 phones in the safe, pretty sure the feds are pretty curious about that. Oh, nice, Chris. Yeah, the cold came down, man, so they're in rut, dude. They're in rut right now. I've seen the Bucks out chasing the Dohos. They prey on the churches, and I don't mean pray. Yeah. Once I heard of David Taylor, I noticed that there is a plethora. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Leanne, like the 6 phones might not have nothing, but they might have a lot too. They might have a lot. I'm a firm believer you don't put 6 phones in a safe for nothing unless you're hiding shit on them. That's like criminal shit, you know? That's like me, like putting my fucking computer, all my phones, and all my shit and locking it up at night because exactly if there's nothing on them, you wouldn't be locking them up. Hey, what up, Fitzur? Oh, you been hunting, Chris? I know. I should fucking start hunting, man. But probably not. Got to do other stuff first. I got to pass some tests first. So, Michelle, if you're watching somehow on the back end or whatever, welcome to life, Michelle. Welcome to life. Welcome to what you've done for everybody else. Welcome to the fucking pain and misery that you've done to everybody else. Welcome, Michelle. Rusty, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a cult leader. Yep. Yeah, I think Michelle will always be watching. Yeah, she wants to know what we're saying. She wants to know what we're doing, what we're saying, and her lawyers could even be watching, which I hope they are. They can go fuck themselves, the lawyers. No, you're good, Rusty. That's just not what we're talking about right now, brother. Yeah, Michelle. Hey, what's up? Michelle, if you're watching, hello. I hope life is fucking just hard and miserable for you. Look up the first step back. He can get time off sentence for participating in programs. Yeah. Yeah, but David's empire by that time will have been dissolved. Fitzur, yeah, she is. I'm finding out that she is. What she's doing though, Fitzur. Michelle's trying to backdoor contact the cult by using third, fourth parties. I know jail time. I know the women be like, if it was sex or jail time with David, I'd take the jail time. Give me 20 years. Chat GPT. That's funny. And no, David probably won't get that kind of thing in prison. Exactly. Valerie, her actions were criminal, and your short stay out of jail will end. You will have to answer and do your time. Yep, so David's going to have a problem. Menstruate. Yeah. If that's the case, it's, David's going to have a hard time. But tonight, Michelle, I mean, yeah, exactly. No more crabs, fast food, no more getting waited on. That's what I find really great in all this. For sure. For sure. That's what I find great in all this is that her life is just fucking miserable now. I really do. I hope her life just sucks. I think he's in Gen Pop, but I don't know. He might be in protective custody because he's high profile. He could be in protective custody. I don't think he's going to get visitors. Maybe his lawyer, but that's about it. Yep. No more birthday yachts, no more birthday parties, no more one night with the king, no more live streaming, no more fucking text messages, phone calls from fucking all those little concubines. David's status of being important has been just obliterated in a minute. Overnight. Your point, what up? We're talking about Michelle, your point. She went to get an apartment, but she got denied. Her application didn't get approved. Oh yeah, no, I got messages at 4 and 5 a.m. Fuck yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Hey, what's up, Luca? Yeah, no, a lot of people did. I got phone calls at fucking 10, 10:30. For real. Yep. I got some phone calls every now and again. I had to fucking tell them to fuck off finally. It's like, fuck you guys. Tea and lemonade. Yeah, he wouldn't. Michelle couldn't rent a Matchbox right now. She couldn't. She might be able to get like a library card. I mean, she might be able to rent like, I don't know, maybe some lawn equipment so she could go do some work. Oh yeah, they used to call me. Yeah. Fix my mistake. Well, no, Chris, what's happening is I think she's still in that one location, but they gave her an extra 21 days. And I could just see Michelle trying to play this out and play this out and play this out. But I think the judge is only, if she doesn't have it by this 21 days, I see the judge being like, nope, you better come up with something. What's going on? Why haven't you found a place? Well, this, and this. Well, you better figure it out, Miss Brennan. She doesn't, Leanne. That's the thing. She doesn't. She has no one to go back to. She has no one to go back to. She has no family, no friends. She'll never be self-sufficient because she doesn't know how. She doesn't know how to be self-sufficient. And it's sad. It sucks, man. It sucks. Imagine just being waited on your whole life to the point like you don't know how to do anything. David is. David's completely, he needs to be waited on completely because he has no idea how to clean up or fucking do dishes. Yeah, she's burned too many bridges, friends, family, loved ones, whoever. Michelle's burned every bridge. No life skills. That's how the rest of the members are going to be as well. Is no life skills. It's going to be really hard to get a job on the outside now unless they go to school and get some kind of fucking legit degree and learn. But besides what they know in the cult, there's like, it's going to be very tough for them. Yeah, manipulation is not a life skill. Well, now, Leanne, that shoe's on the other foot. Now David's going to get manipulated and extorted in prison. Yep. Cult members, if you're thinking about getting help, just do it. Don't let David or these fucking assholes or Joseph let you decide your fate for you, okay? I'm talking to you survivors on the outside. We've had some really good conversations, and again, good stuff. And I'm talking to some of you. One of you guys brought up something about how, I don't want to get into too much of details, about how basically you weren't safe in any of these churches because of everything you've noticed. It's like, man, we're not safe around any of these fucking pastors. And I was like, no, the only person you're going to be safe with in this is God. Why are you going to trust these pastors? I don't. I trust Matt. I trust Pastor Matt. But I don't really trust many pastors, man. Not very many. Not one that shields themselves from the rest of the world, says you can't talk to me because I'm fucking more important than everybody. No one's above God, man. No one's above God. And these Christians out there following these shitheads online that are fucking calling themselves prophets and apostles, why are you putting Why are you letting a man be in between your relationship with you and God? I'm not even fucking Christian. That is common fucking sense in my world. Common sense. I don't need a man to get to God. I'll read a Bible or I'll get down on my fucking knees and pray to the man. Let it be, right? Amen. Let it be. Why are these people fucking giving praise to these apostles and social media fucking gimps? There's Bibles, man. There's Bibles. We should not be putting man between us and God, if that's where we're at. Why? What the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the point? Why even have a Bible if we're just gonna fucking believe what everybody says about God? It's like everybody believes Daniel Adams and Catherine Crick. These people have literally dropped their fucking brains on the ground and it's like, hey, these people are just, they're fucking A-okay. I've never heard of this lady in my life, but hey, she's a fucking stand-up fucking apostle. No. No. Christians need to wake up. Need to wake up, man. For me, this has nothing to do with religion. Fucking, this is between right and wrong. And how they're using what's right to fucking commit the wrong. That's what I always say, Elizabeth. That's what I've always been led to believe. If you have a Bible, guess what? Open the motherfucker and read it. You can have a relationship with God. Unless you're a Catholic like Uncle Jake, then you're just fucked. Okay, you're just screwed from the get go. Okay, but and that's a joke. I'm just playing. Okay, but yeah, you don't need a priest or fucking pastor or an apostle. It's about money. It is, Frank. It's about money and a lot of it. Yeah, if your pastor's coming out and opening up a sermon about money, it's a problem. That's what I've always been taught, Kelstorm, is like your spirituality. Okay, be good. Your point. I need to get you some goodies, man. Yeah, I need to get those made for you. Go rest. Go rest. Yeah, go rest, your point. Yeah, go rest. Yeah. That's, and like back to Kel's, like I've always been led to believe that your relationship with God should be private. You should keep that personal. I'm a firm believer in that. David's all, you know what? I want to fucking tell everybody about all my crazy experiences. That way everybody thinks I'm next to God. Michelle was there too. May the power of the Miyaquako compel you. It is. It's like romance scams. Okay, cool. Hit me up tomorrow. When you're feeling better, give me a call. Just drop me a text and we'll chat. I'm home all week at work, so yeah. If you want to get with me or a point, just call me. I'm here. You got my number, man. Hit me up. We'll talk. Yeah, and that's the thing. David and Michelle are looking at more time than P. Diddy. That's the really cool thing about this. There's a lot of churches under investigation right now. Elizabeth Rican, did you hear about La Luz del Mundo? What was his name? Joaquin Nason Garcia. Him and his mom, they were fucking heads of this church, and this church goes back generations, like 3 generations of father. It went from the father or the grandfather to the father to the son, and they were all fucking pedos. Every single fucking last one of them. You're talking probably. Look it up. Blow your fucking mind, Elizabeth Rican. There's a documentary out about it and everything. Blow your fucking mind what this asshole did, and he's a fucking slob. Oh my god. It was a fucking pedophile cult. It really was. It was, man. It was. Oh my god, that one was a fucking mess. Oh shit, yeah. Fucking, it was 3 generations of fucking pedophiles, man. And the parents were literally just giving their kids over to the fucking pastors, man, and these pastors were fucking molesting them. Yes. I say this very openly because it's not a fucking lie. This is the truth. This is what happened. There's proofs, there's witnesses, there's court cases. This happened. And guess what? There's one here in San Antonio, downtown, La Luz del Mundo, that's tied to the one in Mexico. Shut them down. Shut them down. The leader's been convicted of sex crimes. Shut them the fuck down. Done. Over with. Nope, you fucked up. Done. Over with. Shut it down. Shut down every church that's associated with the organization. You shut down the tax exemptions. Yeah. What that guy did. It's a mess. And now the mother is also being brought up on trafficking charges too. Which one? With David or with Michelle? Imagine David flying his own jet. David's all, come on, Michelle. He's all, you're going to co-pilot. Yeah, I watched the Gwen Shamlin thing. I did a lot of research on that one. Yeah, I read into that one. And yeah, dude's narcissism killed them all. Thought he could fly that high performance fucking, what was it, a Citation or Cessna or some shit. Fucking crashed it into Percy Lake right after takeoff. It came down at what, like 2,000 feet? Right over the lake, man. Dude had no experience. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It was a mess. Tarzan's like, hey everybody, hop on in. Tarzan's got the controls, and nothing ever happens to Tarzan. Yeah, oh, he had no business. Michelle's gonna co-pilot the C-17. No, Tony's gonna co-pilot it and David's gonna pilot it. Yeah, the daughter still runs the church because Gwen didn't leave anybody anything. Now that we're talking about Gwen Shamlin. Yeah, Gwen didn't leave the family anything, like a bitch. I think she left it like just in a bunch of wills, but I don't think anybody got anything. Yeah, but Gwen Shamlin was a shitstorm. David always claimed to have planes, Leanne, but David never had planes. You can't afford them. Yeah. We've already done the cost justification analysis report on David owning a plane, and there's no fucking way he could own it. There's no way. Just to buy one, you're looking at 40 million to start. That's just on the low end for a decent plane. That's just a decent plane. But you start getting up into the high end, I'm sure you could probably get up to 300 million. That's just a guess. I'm guessing. Probably sure you could get up in the 500,000 range or 500 million range. Some of those high end fucking luxury jets, yeah, shit, fucking have a custom one built. Yep, they cost way too much. Just the purchase, okay. David wanted a plane, but just the purchase. Again, we've done all the cost justification. Just the purchase, the fuel to put it all in storage, the maintenance fees. You got to have ground fees. Yeah, the fake Gulfstream video that he put up where the phone came up and it said David on it. He's like, hey, put my phone on there. Put my name on there. That way it looks like I'm calling you into the jet. Okay. Oh my god. Oh man. Hey, be good, Luca. Oh, dude, it's thousands an hour to operate a jet. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's thousands of hours. It's thousands of dollars an hour. Like per mile, I think is what it is. If you do it like per mile, dude, it's like $3,000-4,000 a mile. It's insane, dude. It's insane. It's insane. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's crazy how much it costs to operate a jet. And David's all, I have a jet and a helicopter. See that helicopter? That's mine, everybody. Yeah, Only preachers with the international global ministry can get one, okay? Yeah, you have to be international global in order to get one, all right? That's the only way you'll get one of these jets. You have to have an international global ministry, and your name has to be David E. Taylor, and then you can get a jet. God, the mess these guys made. And now Michelle, again, like Michelle, if you're watching this on the back end, and I hope you are, welcome to life, man. What's it feel like now? What's it feel like now to have the shoe on the other foot, and the fact that you're now struggling like everybody else has been around you, forcing people and like you're abusing people? Now you really understand what life is like. Oh, it's more than 50. It's going to be more than 50, Leanne. I know it's more than 50. I know it's more than 50 million. They made 11 million just that year of COVID. That's just what we know of. Hey, what's up, Doc? How you doing, man? So there was a court update today. Michelle got a 21-day extension because Doc, you ready? She can't get an approved for an apartment. Go figure. Right? Michelle can't get approved. I need a little extension there, Your Honor, because you know what? I just can't seem to get an approved apartment because you know what? I don't have a job. I don't have any credit. Hey, Raymond Nope. How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. I think it's great. I think it's great. Yeah, Michelle turned it up a notch. Yeah, look at the rent history. Every place gets turned into a call center. Me and Ted Cruz were texting today. He's like, what if Michelle gets picked up on bond for returning a trick? Like, what if Michelle gets picked up on bond for prostituting? It's like, oh, she's like, I just better go to the next best thing. I hope she doesn't. I don't want that to happen, but it was a conversation that came across the channel today. Yeah, Ted Cruz is on. Wouldn't that be ironic? Jackie Patrick, no. Michelle got out on bond, but David's still in jail. Yes, David's still in lockup. But yeah, me and Ted Cruz were talking. He's like, they just don't get it, do they, Rich? I'm like, no, bro, they don't. Just violate bond left and right. And then he's like, what if she got picked up? You know, and I don't want, Michelle, take good care of yourself, all right? For Christ's sake, take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself, Michelle, because we want you to do time. Hey, brother, do you think David retains his apostleship among Gen Pop? No. I think Gen Pop, like, I don't think he's there just yet, Doc. I think he's too high profile, so they're keeping him safe. Yeah, I wonder what it's taken so long. They probably just got to confirm it, I'm guessing. They probably got to confirm that she pulled some bullshit and you're like, okay, you fucking violated your bond. Clearly, you think the rules don't apply to you. I'm just thinking that's where they're at with it. Like, they got to make some connections. That could be escort with a monitor, right? Could be called monitored escorts. Fucked up, dude. You think David will link up with the gangster disciples again now that he's in prison? I don't know. He might go to the Muslim side too. He might go to the Muslims. Be like, power to the people, brother. That's the other thing I've been asking is how are they funding this case? Donors. Leanne, donors. That's the only way that this would get funded is with donor money. No other way. They don't get money from anybody else. Mother is at rest. She has rested. David's at rest. He has rested. I don't see David using that soft ass lotion voice in prison. Leanne, that's the thing we're figuring out, is they're getting money to her somehow. They'll find out. They'll find out. Yeah. Hey, Cap, yeah, remember that video of Mother God where he's all, where's Mother at? He's all, they're all, the kids are here. He's all, where's Mother? He's all, Mother is at rest. She has rested. Goes back there. She's a fucking mummy, dude. In that gang he was in. Oh, dude. If the hard hitters find out that David was set claiming, they'll set check him. They're gonna be like, what set were you part of? Who, where at? What street? And when you don't answer the right questions, hey, thanks for the seed. Ain't that beard need a trimming? Now I know about all about other suit. Now, hey, thanks, Raymond. Seed bell. Seed bell. So fucking loud. I have my window open too. This is fucking loud. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, it's so loud. I usually have headphones on so I don't know, but this thing is fucking loud. Shit. I'm gonna have to get one of those like little glass bells, right? And everybody's like, the fuck was that bell about? The fuck was that? Thanks for the seed, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight, Raymond, is Michelle. She wasn't able to get a apartment because she can't. She flat out can't because of her shitty financial history. She has, I know David's all, damn, that $5 could have bought me like a couple bags of ramen at commissary. Somebody said the other day, what if David comes out as a shot caller? Oh man. I don't see that happening though. I don't see that happening. David's been denied bond twice. He's still there. But as for Michelle, it's just, and I kind of, again, I wanted to like tell the surviving cult members and the ones that are still there, listen, man, it's not going to be easy for you when you come out of this, okay? Yeah, spending 10K in fucking in lobster and crab legs while his fucking cult member starved. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for the jury. They're not going to like that. That's the thing. It's like, David, I know, and David keeps stomping down the hallway like a fucking cow that he is, right? Like the fucking cow walrus. David's a mix between a walrus and a cow. They're like, feeding time, David's all, fucking runs down the hall. They just fucking slop it out on the floor. Yeah. But yeah, David, I mean, but David, at the end of the day, like, David's gonna be exploited and extorted in prison. Because the very people that David, somebody said this the other night, the very people that David is paying to protect him are the very same people that want to beat his ass. So it's, hey, B, have a good night, Kelstorm. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here too and play some Fortnite tonight. Yeah, if it wasn't a buffet, David made it a buffet. And that's true. Like, imagine that. David was such a fucking slob. Yeah, once I get his permanent address, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get his permanent address. Yep, I absolutely am. I'm going to sit down and write him a personal letter and just fucking talk to him, just because now I know where he's at finally. I can fucking talk to him. And sit down and just write him a fucking heartfelt letter. And I'm not going to be a shit to him. I'm just going to tell him, like, dude, this was about the process that you thought you were better than everybody. I'm not too big on Battlefield, though, Chris. I'm not too big on Battlefield, bro. There's a lot of hackers on Battlefield, man. Yeah. I know his ego won't let him read your letter. He's like, that's from fucking Rich Holmes. Put this in the trash. Put it in the trash. I don't want to read it. Yeah, I could see that, Curly. I could see him getting a letter from you, but maybe it would. I think his ego would let him. I think his ego would let him be like, yeah, read it, see what he said about you. Yeah, I could see his ego being like, yeah, read it, see what he said about you. He won't do an interview with me. No, he's probably sitting in fucking prison brewing about me right now, like that fucking pussy Rich Holmes. Yeah, if Catherine's gonna do a live tomorrow, I think we'll watch Catherine. Sarcastic letter to David is hilarious. It's funny. Yeah. I think his ego might let him. That reportedly brought in tens of millions of dollars while promising to find family truly inspirational. Most people just get jobs. But you've clearly discovered the celestial cheat codes. Oh man. Hey, Extreme 58, what up, what up? I'm gonna get that rich when I get out in April. Get what, Leanne? That's fucking funny. Celestial cheat codes. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, no, the fuck Pagani. Yeah. No, it's gonna. I'm sure it's gonna be multiple Ted Cruz. There's gonna be multiple. David's gonna be extorted, dude. They're gonna fucking extort him big time. And like, pay up or he's gonna beat your ass. It's gonna be that simple. I'm sure he's gonna be exploited for multiple gangs. Because David was set claiming. I don't know yet. I Pagani's a fucking shithead, fucking clown. Oh, wearing satin suits on stage. You don't want anything in Catherine Crick. She'll eat you, bro. Yeah, and again, there have already been put on the record that at the hands of David E. Taylor and Michelle Brennan, there is physical abuse of children. So yeah, it's not going to go good for David at the end of the day. When they find out there's kids, there is no limit to the quantity or the severity or whatever. That's the unwritten prison law. You don't fuck with kids. You just don't do it. Yeah, if he gets a bad jacket, he won't survive prison. No. And David would not be the exception to that rule, Evangelist Carey. He would very much be privy to that rule. Oh, dude, it would increase his sentence instantly. If there's any material of minors, he's fucked. He's fucked. It's over. Yeah, they're gonna check his paperwork. They're gonna draw his paperwork. They're gonna pull up his indictment and shit. Yeah. Yep. It's not gonna be good for David, man. Not at all. Nope. Once they pull his record, be like, oh, this he likes to abuse children. Oh, okay. We got your number. And that'll be it. David will be a marked target for the rest of his life in prison. Like, yeah, no, no, he better he doesn't. You better hope he doesn't get charged with anything fucking suspect, man. Because in closing, remember the dude over in the UK? What was his name? The Lost Prophets, the lead singer of the Lost Prophets. What is it, a few weeks back? Like they finally killed that guy. He was a child abuser, And it took him a while. Like somebody was saying, it took him a while, but they finally got him. And this guy was a sick fuck, man. This guy was sick in the fucking head what he was doing. Yeah, anything sexual with children, yep, it's gonna not it's just gonna enhance the charges, and it's just gonna enhance his time, and it's just going to enhance his it's going to lessen the chances of his survival in prison. Yep. And they know there's thousands of images, Ted Cruz. Thousands of images of sexually explicit images, Ted Cruz. No, they don't like sex offenders of any kind. No, whether it's fucking men, women, or children, they don't like it. No, they don't. Yep, they don't. Prisoners don't care. They don't care. They don't like sexual abusers. That's the unwritten law in prison. You don't sexually abuse people. Not innocent people. You don't do that. Yep. They're instant targets, man. Yep. A lot of prisoners have been abused. Yeah, for stuff like that. Yeah, they'll abuse prisoners for doing that kind of thing. Oh, the financial part can be proven 100%. Yeah, that dude fucking consumed his whole fucking family. Chris Watts. Chris Watts, man. That guy fucking off his whole fucking family. Yeah, the testimonies are happening. Yeah. Yeah, testimonies are happening. That's good. That's good. And a shout out to all the survivors that are coming forward. You know, if you're scared, we got your back. Don't trip, we got your back. Just want you guys to know that. I know there's survivors that are still scared to come out and talk, and that's all right. But if you're watching this channel and you're trying to find a way to leave and you don't know how, let us know. We'll help you. Okay? We're still very much here to help you guys. It's always been that way. If you're ready to come out and tell your story on the channel and you need somebody to listen without judging you and making you feel less, we're right here. We want to listen. We want to hear what happened. We're trying to put the pieces together as a community of this cult to find out what really happened. We pretty much got the gist of it, but there's a few pieces missing still, I think. And I'm not talking to, this is just a general kind of shout out there. We're here to help you guys. There are resources out there for you that are free, available to you. And if you're coming out of this cult and you don't know where to turn, you can call your local health department probably. You can call the human trafficking hotline. You can call them directly. And if you need help out, you can call them directly and they'll fucking come pick you up. Tell them you were trafficked and you need help and that you got out of the situation and you don't know what to do. I'm pretty sure they'll have somebody fucking on you real quick. Because human trafficking is a big talk right now. Human trafficking is a big talk right now. And the government's taking it very serious, which I think they should, because it's fucking slavery. And it doesn't always include sex, and that's something we always have pointed out there. Human trafficking doesn't always include sex. Yes, oftentimes it's involved because it's a very powerful control module. So they use it. But it doesn't always include it. It's kidnapping, slavery, fucking... You're like what David did. It's like borderline kidnapping. It really is. Yeah, if you see a fucking horse trailer filled with like Amish miners, call somebody, okay? Call somebody. If you see some weird shit when it comes down to human trafficking, and there's signs you look for, right? There's signs that you can look for whether or not a person's being trafficked or not, okay? But yeah, just if you see something, say something. That being said, man, catch you all in the next live stream. I'm gonna play some motherfucking Fortnite right now. A little more lenient on the East Coast too. It's not what most think it is. Yep. Oh, that was FLDS, Javi. That was FLDS, Mia Quaco. No, that was FLDS, brother. Nope. That was FLDS. That was Sam Bateman. He got sentenced to like 25 years or some shit. Yeah. Yep. That was a big deal because that was after fucking Dick Boy got arrested. Yeah. Y'all have a good night, man. Catch you on the next live.